Hello everyone, I'm going to do a little project today that I've seen on YouTube and I thought I'd recreate it. These moulds I got from Shen online, so as long as you don't mind waiting, they are a bit cheaper. Not sure how long they're going to last, but let's give it a go. I've already used this one once and it turned out quite well. Just your normal masking tape and this silver foil that I got from the range, and it was 99p. So I'm going to start by just taking off some of the masking tape because I'd like a nice straight edge, so I'm just going to put that on there. I'm going to do a matching set. This is straight enough for me. Masking tape's good stuff because you can tidy up with it as well, so if you've got any glitter anywhere or where it shouldn't be, then you can just go in with the masking tape and lift it off and it doesn't leave any sticky residue behind. Just going to fold that over. As we say that, I can see a bit of glitter in that bit there. That's it, because I don't want any on these sides. I'll go ahead and clean them off afterwards anyway. Anyone that's used the glitter this foil before, you'll know it's very static. I have got one glove on and it's very fly away too, so I'm just going to literally push it onto the mould, break it up, because it does, some of it comes in clumps. I suppose, as they say, you get what you pay for. I do want some gaps in this because I want to be able to see the colour that I'm going to go with. I'm doing silver and black today, so I want to fill in up the sides as well because I want it to go around the coaster. As you can see, this is flying everywhere. I'm glad I got a good hoover. It's even pointless trying to pick it up, so I'll just carry on. And what I'll do is I'll clean this up with where it's gone in the negative space. I'll clear that up with some of the masking tape once I've done the design I want. Like I say, I want some crevices where the colour's going to come through, so it's not just a solid bit of silver. Just be careful with your moulds because you don't want to scratch them, because then that will show up on every future project that you make. Well, it may do. As you can see, I'm going up the sides. This works rather well. It pushes down quite well. Actually, that's better if I grab a clump of it and just push it around. Excuse me sniffling, it is only February and it's still quite chilly here in the UK. And I've got my windows open, obviously, so that I can get my room ventilated. Okay, I think, let me just get some more at the sides there. I think sometimes the less you do, the better, the more effective. Let's put a clump there though. Okay. And then what I'll do is I will use any excess that's on here onto this one, if it'll let me. I'm not sure if it will re-push down. Seems to be at the moment. So you can get this foil from other places like Amazon and eBay, but I do try and shop local if I can. But obviously making resin items isn't cheap, so I think that clump I'm going to put in there. And I only do it for a hobby. I've only just started, but I'm really enjoying it. I like hands-on things. I'll carry on with this one and then I'll come back to you in a minute. There we go, that's them all how I wanted them to look. So as you can see, I've sort of pushed it down into the creases so that we get the effect on the rim of the trinket tray too. And the same on the coaster. Actually, maybe do with a bit more on the side of the coaster here. It's personal preference whether you want it up the sides or not. I think it blends in nice, but saying that, I may even colour around the edges with a marker pen of the same colour. I think I'll leave that like that because it doesn't want to play ball today. Okay, and then I'm just going to make sure I get excess glitter off, foil even, and then I'm going to take off the masking tape and see if we get the desired effect. Okay, it's not quite as straight as I would have liked, but I can go in and take bits off using the masking tape, as I explained earlier. Okay, and then make sure you get any off of the negative side, because you don't want to have it bleed through on your collar. Okay, there we go, I think that's about it. Yep, I'm happy with that. Put that there. Right, now for the trinket tray. There we go. That one came off well. Okay. Right, I'm going to mix up my resin now. I've measured this one with water, and I know it takes 80 ml, and this one I believe it's 166 grams. So I'll mix up the resin and then I'll bring you back. That's my resin all mixed up. I've gone with the black. This is a range that my daughter actually got me for Christmas, and so far, yeah, it's very good. And it comes with a little silver scoop, which is nice and handy too. I will remix the resin up for this. I've made enough for this one at the moment, because obviously I measured this one in millilitres and that one in grams, so I'll have to come back and do that one. I'm just going to go ahead and pour this. This resin I've used today is resin 8, and it is the heat resistant epoxy resin, because obviously I want it to be a coaster, so pop something onto there, it's not quite level. I do this on a tray because I like to be able to move it out the way so I can get other things done as well. Let's see how that's doing. Just swirl it in all the corners. As you can see, my unit isn't very straight. There you go, that's it all poured into that one mould. I'm just going to torch it with my long neck lighter just to release any bubbles that may occur. Make sure you've got all the right PPE on, because this does let off fumes. As you can see, it's popping the little bubbles. Don't go too close to your mould, because obviously you won't be able to use your mould again. I think my lighter is running out of gas. Okay, so just quick torch it over. If there's any persistent ones, you can always go in with a toothpick. Like that one there, doesn't want to go anywhere, does he? So I'm just popping. Actually, I think it might be a bit of silver foil that's come loose. There we go. I will come back. I always find it easier to look at these from the side to see if they're level with the amount of resin, or whether you need any more, because obviously you want it to be level all over, because it's going to be holding a nice cup of tea, hopefully. Right, I'm back. The resin is all mixed up, and as you can see, I've had a bit of a glitter explosion. I was just making other bits and bobs up because I mixed too much of that resin, so I'll have to try and rescue as much of that as I can. I've scooped up quite a bit, but it gets everywhere. So here we go. I'm just pouring the trinket tray now, so nice and slowly. And then, like I said before, if you do it by eye, then make sure you get it in all the little rim all the way around. Hopefully this is enough resin. This is a different one I'm using this time. Can't quite remember the name of it. This is looking fairly level. And a good measurement. I love it when there's no waste. Absolutely love it. Because there's only so many hearts a girl can make, especially because I'm not professional at it. So giving them to family and friends, and I will gift some, and yeah, so right, let's see if I can use this last bit without going over the top. I do use these measuring cups again. I literally let it settle, and then I crack it around the edges, and it all peels away. Leave it for a few days first. Oh, I actually left mine a lot longer than that, but it all came out lovely, and I've been able to reuse the cup. As you can see, I leave a lollipop stick in it, so that when it settles, you can just pull out the lollipop stick. So I'm going to go ahead and torch it for any bubbles again, using the long neck lighter. And like I say, you know, try not to go too close to your mould, hoping you can see that it's popping the bubbles. I will come back again in sort of half an hour and pop some more. As you can see, I have with the coaster, because the last thing we want to do is ruin the project with bubbles. Okay, and that's it, and then I will come back and unveil them all tomorrow once they're set. Thanks for watching. Hi everyone, I'm back. This is a bit longer than 24 hours later, but 2 days. So for the unmoulding of the trinket tray and the square coaster. Oh, shall we see? Okay. I've not even had a peek to see what they're like, so you're seeing this for the first time, the same as me. Okay, that looks okay so far. Oh, there we go. There's a bit of a shine on there, but all in all, that's not bad. Looks a little bit glittery, but I think that might have been the powders that I used. So, a nice little tray. Let's see if we've got the set with the coaster now. Ooh, doesn't even want to come off that one. Oh, well, that's coming out of the mould nice and easy. And like I say, these are from China, so they are cheaper moulds. There we go, and the matching coaster. I will possibly colour the edges, not quite sure yet. I'll decide as and when, but they just need a little bit of trimming down because that's a bit of silver foil. Obviously, was outside of the mould. But yes, I'm very happy with those. I'll take a photo and upload it too. And thanks very much for watching. Sorry it was a long one, but it was 2 projects. Hope you've enjoyed. If so, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell, because then you'll get notifications when I next upload a video. That's if you're interested. Thanks very much. Have a lovely day. Bye.